Morning, guys. It's about 45, 46 degrees out here, and there's hardly any wind. So it's going to be kind of a beautiful day to try to get some things accomplished on the 67. I went down to a local place here in town and I bought me a Blim battery for $55. And what a Blim battery is just something cosmetically wrong with the case. Scratches, nicks, dings. It's not unsafe, but it's cheaper than buying a brand new battery, and there's a 6-month warranty on it. So, you know, I've used them before and they've lasted 2, 3, 4 years. So that's the battery I decided to go with. Let's see here. I got some things to do today on this thing. The second week in this December is fast approaching, and I gotta get this thing ready for the Christmas light tour. Got to get my filler neck situation figured out. I got to get the factory gas tank out of the cab. I got to fix some spaghetti mess of spark plug wires and make sure they're not up against the exhaust manifold. And I think I'm almost for positive I need to find me a mount for the muffler. I don't care if it's baling wire or actual mount. So let me get this thing started up and backed out, and I'll show you what I got to do. Guys, I removed this tire. I gotta break this tire down, which I'll show you some of it, but there is a video, older video that I used that showed you everything. But I gotta break this tire down. I found a couple, actually I found 3 tires the right size for this pickup on Facebook Marketplace for 80 bucks, and I snatched them up. They're older tires, but they're not dry rotted or anything, until I can figure out what wheel combination, or if I'm even going to put wheels on this. I'm thinking about baby moons with some beauty rings and painting the wheels white. I painted these that, dang it, I'm right in the, I painted these that color, but I'm thinking about changing them and painting them white with baby moons and beauty rings to match my brand new white lettering on the tailgate, because I'm gonna also paint part of the grill that same white. So y'all leave a comment suggestion down there on that until I decide which wheel and tire combination I'm officially gonna go with. These tires are just to get it rolling. So let me get everything set up and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. What you need is a bumper jack, old car like the Monte Carlo, and you use the weight of the car to break the bead. This is the best way I've found, and I'm going to eventually have to build something, because when I get the new bumpers from a Monte Carlo, I'm not going to do this. Matter of fact, that bumper jack is just going to go put up safe, because they're worth probably under the spare tire, because they're worth a bunch of money nowadays. Next thing you got to do, you got to remove the valve stem, because you don't want any air in this tire. It's harder to break. It's harder to break down with air in the tire. Then you need a deal of soapy water, or just pure soap. It's your preference, because this one shouldn't be too hard to break. Because, I mean, I just had this one off and on just about a month. I don't even think it's been on there a month. Now the one we're fixing to do for the Monte Carlo, that might be a different story. And I fix have to use 2 hands, but all you do is use your bumper jack and you start jacking up on your car, and if that bumper jack starts moving, I'm going to have to pause the video and put my hand on it, because I definitely don't want to get hit in the head. But I'm trying not to move the camera too much and do this at the same time. And the only reason I do this is because I'm a cheapskate. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to pause this and continue jacking on it, but y'all get the gist. I'll be back. Okay, guys, it took me rotating that tire about 3 times and jacking it up to get the bead to break. It would really be better if I could use the weight of the motor, but I got it done. Now I just have to flip it over, do the back side, then I can dismount it. Well, I got it to break. I don't know why you pick one side and it's 3 times harder than the other side, but once you get one side popped, the other side pops pretty easy. Here's the tires that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. Now, they look brand new, but they are a little older. And I'm putting the white walls in because I don't want no white walls. But that's how them tires look. There's no weather cracking, nothing. They were kept in a garage. So I got to dismount this one, put the right size on it, and air it up. So just get you some tire spoons and just work the tire off. I'll be back. I hope you can hear me over my noisy air compressor. But one little neat trick when you're mounting a tire, put a pair of vice grips, even 2 pairs of vice grips on the wheel. You can't do it to aluminum wheels because of course you know it'll scratch them up. But it just helps hold the tire on while you're putting it on. Now I'm waiting for my air compressor to air up so I can air this tire up to the proper PSI, put it on the truck. And I'll show you what proper size tires look like on the truck. Tire mounted, what I like to do is overflate it about 5 to 7 pounds, not much. Then I'm going to squirt some watered down soap on the beads, make sure there's no bubbles. That means we got the bead sealed. If I didn't get the bead sealed, I might put 5 or 10 more PSI in it and then lower it back down. Sometimes that's all it takes. But these old wheels are, any one of them, I think this was one of them, any one of them that had a tire on it that went bad from sitting, the inside of these wheels are rust pitted a little bit, and I cleaned it off as much as I could with a wire brush, but you can't get all of it. So that tire's ready to go be put on the truck. Now people might ask why that I just spent 30 minutes fighting this tire off, fighting the tire on, and why did I do that instead of just taking it to the tire store? Well, if I take it to this tire store, it's $15, average $15 to $20 per tire to get mounted and balanced. If I mount the tires myself and take it up there and get balanced, I'm looking at an average of $7 to $10 a tire. So you do the math. Is my time worth fighting these tires? I'm done. I got the spare mounted, which I'll show you all here in a second. I got the spare mounted. I'm not going to get it balanced because it's just to get me back to town if I'm out of town. So y'all do the math. Y'all let me know if y'all think I'm saving money or you think my labor's worth it or what. But all right, so this tire is ready to go put on the truck, and I'll video that with the proper size tires on the truck. And then here is my spare. It's mounted, it's ready to go. So I'm done other than mounting one more tire for the Monte Carlo for a spare, which I'm gonna put one of these better tires on that pickup and put one of the thinner ones for a spare in my car. So, all right, let's go put it on and see what it looks like. Okay guys, I hope y'all can see this. I'm having a hard time seeing it on my camera. But there's the right size tire. Right size tire. Right size tire. The right size tire. So that alone, let me see if I can get a shot. That alone makes this truck look 10 times better than having 14 different size tires on it. Especially when you have one on it that's small. That's a car tire. So that made that look really good. Just try to get it drivable for that Christmas light tour. So I need to start working on my list and quit playing with YouTube. So I'm not going to show y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that other auxiliary gas tank out of underneath the bed, get it out of there, and then I'm gonna proceed to start cleaning up on the inside, which that's probably not the most interesting video. The linseed oil is doing great. Too bad a cat walked all across my hood. I'm gonna have to wash it. And I got a lady working on my door signs. So guys, please share my videos. Please like my videos. Please comment. If any of y'all new subscribers, old subscribers, would like me to set up an email address so maybe we can chit chat a little bit off of YouTube, more, you know, more private stuff. If you have any questions or anything like that, if you would like me to set up an email address, let me know. And then I'm thinking about getting a PO box also. That's just going to come from my response here on YouTube. So just let me know. I'll see y'all next time, and bye.